Good morning, students. Let us revise the chapter Safety and First Aid. In this, we will revise the concept of safety first. Now, what do you mean by safety? Safety means prevention from mishap. That what you can do so that there is no accident, no harm to yourself. Now, students, we should use different safety measures at different places. For example, if we are at home, then we should not play with sharp objects like knife, nail, scissors, all these things. Do not run on stairs or in balconies. Do not allow strangers to enter. Do not touch electrical appliances with wet hands or barefooted. And if unfortunately there is a kind of gas leakage in your home, then do not touch any electrical appliance or do not switch on or off any appliance. Now, if you are on road, then never play on roads. Cross roads at zebra crossings only. If you are walking, then use footpath to walk. Do not walk on road. Wear helmet if you are driving any two-wheeler, and use seat belt if you are sitting on the first seat or on the driving seat of a car. And most important of all, follow the safety rules. Follow the traffic rules. Now, when you are playing in the playground, do not hit or push others. Do not jump off from swings and do not talk to strangers. And yes, do not play dangerous games. So students, these are the safety measures that we should follow in order to prevent the accidents. But still, if some accident happens, then we should be ready with the first aid. Now, what is a first aid? First aid is the first medical help given to a patient before doctor. We all can suffer from various problems. Some of them need to be tackled at the same very instance. For example, if you are suffering from any cut or wound, you can wash away the wound to wash away the dirt particles. Then you can apply the antiseptic on it and place a cotton and wrap a sterile gauze bandage around it. Now, if you or anybody around you is suffering from nose bleeding, then press the bleeding side of the nose. It will help in stopping the bleeding. What else you can do? Keep ice pack on the nose or on the head of the patient. Then ask the patient to breathe through mouth and not through nose. Now, if anyone is suffering from fracture is very much painful. So first of all, you should apply a splint to give support. Now, what is a splint? Splint is a kind of support so as to avoid the movement. Like you can use cardboard, you can use a bundle of newspapers, you can use a pillow so that that fractured part do not move. Keep the patient calm and send him to doctor as soon as you can. Now, what if someone get the burns? Now, if the burn is minor, then pour cold water and apply antiseptic lotion simply. But if the burns are severe, then gently cover the burn with sterile gauze. Give the patient a warm drink. Do not give anything cold. Give a warm drink. Then take the patient to the doctor for further medication. Now next is fire. If there is any kind of fire around your home, then the first thing that you should do is inform fire station. You should inform nearby fire station. And if the fire is due to any kind of electrical short circuit or due to any kind of petrol or oil, then use sand or mud to stop that fire. Do not throw water on that. And if unfortunately any person get injured, then do not allow him to run and wrap him in a blanket. Because if the person will run, then the wind will flame the fire. The fire will be enhanced. So just let that person stop and just wrap him in the blanket. Then the next is if anyone is suffering from animal bite. First of all, wash the wound and then apply the antiseptic lotion. But if that bite is a snake bite, which is the most dangerous of all, then tie a tight knot with some cloth and rush the victim to the doctor. Now, what can you do if someone is suffering from the poisoning? If someone has inhaled the poison, in that case, try to make the victim vomit and rush the victim to doctor as soon as possible. So students, this is a short revision of the whole chapter, safety and first aid. Thank you students. Have a nice day. Stay safe.